Challenger's philosophy. Educating kids should be equal to the word generosity. Even though it's most challenging job, it's also most honorable subject in the world. What the generosity means for the educator is a lot of commitment and enthusiasm to their jobs. A teacher has to dedicate his or her life to the ideal generations educated at schools for their society's foundations before starting such challenging field. A teacher has to be committed particularly to the ongoing assessment, showing rapport with students, and encouraging parents' participation to the pupils' learning. They also have to consider multicultural needs of students because every child should be able to find something from their own culture so that they can attach themselves to the classes. Through my educational experience so far, what I have found the most difficult part of being an educator is assessment, because there is no single moment that you do not have to evaluate your students and yourself. At the beginning of the year, you have to conduct a diagnostic assessment for every student to know their levels so that you can build upon. You need to do formative assessment every moment during doing whole group instruction, station work, and independent practice for the individual students, as well as for yourself to evaluate if your plans are working for the current students. Also, you as an educator have to analyze, combine, and share the summative assessments. Therefore, commitment to the ongoing assessment is the tough one. You can teach even animals if you get them to love you first. I believe that the most important factor to get students engaged with your lessons is establishing rapport with them first. I believe the quote, "You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink." I love the math a lot because I love my elementary teacher, Mr. Kurt, a lot. When students love you first, you can even establish a firm relation with them, which is an essential for a teacher like a mom. I would consider teachers take over mom's job on their children during the day. I believe that parent participation is a leg of a trivet in a student's learning. If that's missing, you cannot cook a very tasty education for a child. A teacher's one of daily routines should be communication with parents. When I was teaching to very at-risk African American population in Louisiana, nothing else had gotten students in shape to listen to me other than calling their parents. We should try to get every parent involved with their children's education. I really find multiculturalism very important for an educator. I have been exposed to different cultures, people, so I found it very valuable. Also, being an educator requires us to value and learn different demographics to teach them differently. As a foreign person, I have been given opportunity to teach and become an administrator in this country, which has been a great deal for me. Consequently, I think that an educator should dream about one of the followings daily: non-stop assessment, rapport with the kids, parents, and diversity, which would be a sign of real challenger and educator.